Okay guys, I am back and we're going to play a little bit of Dungeon Crusade. Alright, so we're in the upkeep phase, right? First thing you do is we're going to see if any heroes have any torches. We see that Zeke here has a lit torch, alright? And what happens with a lit torch is there's a chance that it could go out. Let me point this there. See that, I think? It's hard. Wait, how about this? Ah, there we go. Okay, so Zeke has a lit torch. In the upkeep phase, you have to see if your torch goes out. Torches give your hero a +2 to movement. You take a D12. If an 11 or 12 comes up, the torch is going to go out. So you'll just have to, that goes back into the village for next, and we'll get into this, but it goes in for Celebration Day. That will refresh. The bazaar will, create a new one. And there's going to be a reference sheet. That's what I wanted to say too. A nice reference sheet so you can just look at this stuff for upkeep, everything you got to do. And I really think when you see the playthrough, even from this, I think it's going to click on what this game is about. So let's roll for that torch right there. Okay, and we're safe. So that's a 6, correct? So, no, 9. So the torch stays lit. No one else has any torches, okay? You see our heroes have no more torches. Okay, next thing you're going to do is you're going to unchannel any kind of special abilities. If you remember, like we were talking before about our knight, Sir Brennus, he has charge. Now, let's say he had that, that's there. See like this red arrow? That means when you are going to use an ability, you have to pay the essence cost, and then channeling is quite simply, you turn it upside down. An upkeep, you unchannel. Super easy. So right here, our archer hero, Enwin Shadowleaf, and Marcel. I love that name. That's my favorite hero in the game, guys. And so we see that Enwin has her dual shot is channeled. So she used that last turn. Quite simply, we're going to unchannel any effects. And there you go. It's unchanneled. Now it's fresh to use for the forthcoming churn. And that's really all there is to that. Actually, let me sidetrack for once. I wanted to show you a really cool one. Here we go. Something like this here, and I'm sorry, we found that this one has to get a reprint. This is a very good one here. This is a Tier 2, Eye of Life. Real simple, channel this card at any time to regain 3 health. Of course, if say you're fighting a monster and you're on your last health, you channel it, and it'll instantly give you 3 life back. However, once we read further, to recharge and unchannel Eye of Life, a hero must pay 2 life force during the upkeep phase. And remember when I said I wrote this stuff real easy for you? I may have been a little over descriptive, but I want you to know this stuff. I don't want you on your phones like, oh, what's he mean by this? No, you have the information, you know. And what's life force? Remember what we talked about? So this is going to need life force to unchannel it, to kind of refill it. Picture like that, to refill it. So I wanted to touch on this. This is a very good item if you can get this. Okay, so that's upkeep. Super easy, right? So, okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our initiative tokens and we're going to lay out our plan for the forthcoming churn. So here's what's going on. Let's start with the easy stuff here. And this is what I'd love to do, guys. I love games where I can just sit back and look and think about what's going on. What do I want to achieve for this churn? So let's do something easy here. We have Enwin and Zeke right here, and we're going over here to this treasure chest. I want to see what's inside this treasure chest. And Zeke's just come down for some backup here. Maybe there's some quests down here they're going to look into doing, but for right now, my goal for this churn is to take Enwin and put initiative token 1 on her card. Very simple. This is easy, guys. You're going to know this game after this. I'm telling you. And then Zeke is just going to follow her, just in case, maybe a guardian might spawn. And that's so just for some backup. We're going to give him initiative token 2. That's it. Now, remember Albus? We talked about Albus. He's got some gold. In a prior churn, the heroes gave him some gold, and we're going to send him over here to the village. I got to fix my cards because I messed them up with the Eye of Life. I like having everything neat. Okay, so we got Albus over here, right? See him? Right here? He's on his way back to the village because we're going to buy some weapons for these two. remember, Albus can move at any time you like during the hero phase. So we could do him, move him anytime. He does not get an initiative token. All right? So, but that brings us to Palum, our rogue, and Sir Brennus, our knight. There's a quest item in Northern Quarters right here for a main quest. And see, there's the quest item, Anna Kamar. There's the quest item. We don't know what it is. You always got to keep these hidden because game to game, you're never going to know where these are going to be. You're going to have a general idea, but you're going to have to scout out and explore the dungeon. And see this swirling thing? You kind of know, you'll know in the quest setup, in the main quest, I didn't make this incredibly difficult. You can make hard quests, but as a creator, I got to be appropriate. You're going to kind of know this chamber could be empty. This chamber could have a level 1 monster in it because we're on level 1 quest. Possibly a slight chance of a level 2. I wasn't going to put level 3 and 4. I'm going to tell you now, in this game, I didn't overdo it. There'll be quests that you can download that I want to create. It'll be totally free, and I'm going to make uber hard quests. But we're going to reveal this right now. Usually, you have to enter a chamber to see the monster. Okay. So, but it's a level 1 monster. But this would not be known for a main quest. That's going to be hidden. But I'm going to show you now so we know. So really, we're going to be going in here. And remember, we're still in upkeep and we're planning out our turn. I'm just drawing it out to get you acclimated. So what I'd like to do is move Sir Brennus closer to this chamber and Palum because they're going to rally together and they're going to fight that monster. Remember we talked about heroes aren't superheroes. You've got to rally and build, I think it's called true party building. You know what I mean? You have to really party heroes together because that's what these games are about, and that's what I wanted to achieve with this game. So we're going to take these two and put them in there. So with that, we're going to take initiative token 3, give this over here to Sir Brennus, and then we're going to take initiative token 4 and give this to Palum right here. Okay? And then lastly, right in front of us, we have Maheliak and Faith. They have a quest going on over here, right here. Okay, and we're gonna do a little sidetracking here. In here, there's a level 2 monster. So I wanted to show you too what these are. Like Anna Kamar, thank you. You fight champion monsters in the game within chambers. So Annika. That denotes a level 1 monster. This is a level 2 monster. It has like that orc. A level 3 is a succubus. But it's not these monsters in the chamber. It just denotes that that there is an orc within level 2, but there's all different kinds. There is 112 different monsters in Dungeon Crusade. So this just represents what the monsters could be, and then finally level 4. So sorry for that little sidetrack. I just wanted to explain that. Tons of different monsters, tons of unique monsters in this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to give Maheliak initiative 5, see? And then we're going to give Faith initiative token 6. And that's it right there. We have finished our upkeep phase, and we are ready to proceed into the encounter phase. Now, before we go into that, because I'm going to have to start another video here, in another turn, I had bought Sir Brennus this jade ring. I had Albus go back to the village, and I had bought that. For me, I want to build him up on arcane. I want him to be, powerful in arcane warfare. I could have went maybe ranged, or you could do anything. But for me, in particular, I want to build him up in arcane. And then we got, in a prior turn, Palum here, of course, mythical warfare. And I got her this thieves garb right here. And so this will add +2 to her mythical. So she's very strong right now in mythical. And, before we break, that's what I wanted to say. Just again, with all of the loot, I think people are going to have such a good time with these builds. Oh, and then remember when we got this, the Troll's Tooth, and this is going to make him Maheliak better in physical and chaos warfare. So hopefully now this is all coming into focus. Why there's so much loot? There's just so many different spec. You know, you could spec out your heroes and build your heroes in so many different ways. Okay, guys. So listen, get ready for encounter phase. We completed upkeep, and again, this was drawn out because I want to teach you the game. So we're going to be right back, and let's see what happens in the encounter phase.